Thank you. The Charleston County Public Library will now allow parents to decide the type of content their children can have access to. Victoria Blair is live now in Mount Pleasant with more on the new children's library cards. Victoria?
That's right. Starting today, it is up for parents to decide what is best for their child when it comes to books and other library resources.
Kids, are naturally curious, and so it's good for parents to be able to see that the library is a safe place, and that if they want to have some extra guardrails, they can have a complement of a library card that will complement what their values are and what their educational goals are for their kid.
There is a range of different library card options now available for those under the age of 18.
I think it gives kids a sense of independence, like this is me, this is my identity, this is who I am. It says I'm a reader.
Starting with restricted access cards, there are age-based options for print collections at the library.
Parents will be in the driver's seat and they will decide what is appropriate for their child.
Next, there are limited access cards for different age groups focusing on age-appropriate print and online resources.
If you have an elementary school kid that is reading beyond elementary school, but maybe they're not quite ready for teenage books, that's what we have our middle grade collection for. And so you could give them access up to the middle grade collection, but maybe they're not quite ready for that teen collection just yet because they maybe still be in elementary school, but they have a higher reading level.
Lastly, the All Access Youth Card will give a total access to digital and print collections, library databases, and internet access.
When I was a kid, sometimes you go to the library, you feel like, I don't belong here. All the books had the same bindings, everything looked very drab and very dreary. It's not like that anymore. When you walk into a library now, it's a place you want to be. It's a place kids would want to hang out. And so there's so much accessibility there.
With artificial intelligence now impacting kids, library officials encourage going to the library so kids aren't learning through an algorithm.
AI has meant that if I assign a book, a child can just type in the title and find a summary and pretty much be able to get his way through passing a course in a book that he has never read. And that's why it's important for us to get them to read on their own for pleasure.
We know that the world has a lot of content, and that we really do rely on parents to guide their kids on what is appropriate for them to read and access.
Stallings says that studies show that over the last decade, we have a 50% decline in the number of kids who read for pleasure.
If you're a parent, take your kid to the library. That should be one of the first places you go to. It should be a place you go every week. So it's not just the library's responsibility, it's on all of us to make sure that kids have access to these books.
That's right. Parents have the ability to select the level of access for their child when signing up for a library card, but can also change it at any time depending on the child's needs and as they grow. In Mount Pleasant, Victoria Blair, Live 5 News.